Hi, my name is Ryan Williams, and I'm really not prepared for this, so I figured for a little extra grace from y'all, I'd wear my Southern shirt. Anyway, my name is Ryan Williams. I am currently living in Yuma, Arizona with my wife, Chelsea. We have been married for 1 year. Originally, we are from Western New York, a small town called Newfane. Um, in New York, I was a welder, and but down here, I work at a car wash and I go to school. My wife Chelsea is a middle school English teacher. She works at a Christian school out here, and she loves the job, loves it. I'm studying at Boys College for trying to get my associate's degree in biblical and theological studies. I'm not sure exactly where the Lord is leading me as far as full-time ministry, but I know that He is calling me to full-time vocational ministry. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, a little bit about how I came to Christ, how I came to know this call, and it started. I think probably 2009. I had in 2006 I was in a car accident, a really bad car accident, and I was permanently and totally disabled, and I was on drugs, not during the car accident, but afterward, um, and I was addicted to drugs, and I got kicked out of my house. I ended up on a psychiatric unit, and it was up there that I met a man who would instill a hope in me, instill hope in Jesus Christ. The man, his name was Gary. It is Gary. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but his name's Gary. Um, Gary was this little black old Creole man, and he was talking to another patient up there about God. Now, I had nothing and nobody. I mean, my parents still loved me, obviously, but at that time, I didn't know that. I didn't know. Nobody wanted to come see me. I had nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what I'm saying? And so, uh, Gary heard him talking to this guy about God, and so I said, "Hey, Gary, why don't you kick some of that God stuff over here?" And so he did. Gary paced with me up and down the one hallway in this hospital, in this psych unit. Paced up and down with me every day for like 6 days, and he just listened to me. He listened to me pour my heart out about how, in my vain perception was like how bad the world was doing me. I was a victim, and but anyway, Gary just listened to me, and Gary, at the end of every day, I would lay down on my cot, and he would sit at the end of my cot, and he would recite scripture to me that he had memorized, and he would pray for me, and Gary instilled a hope in me. Reciting from John 14, he instilled a hope in me that no matter what, if I just, like, if I would just believe on Jesus and follow Jesus, he's going to come back for me. He's going to come back for me. Everything will be okay. Right? He was preparing, Jesus was preparing a place for me. This wasn't my home, and he instilled hope in me. So I would look to Jesus for the next year that I was in different, I went to rehab after the psych ward, and it was the hardest thing I ever had to do. And so this hope that I clung to, I didn't know what it was. I just knew that Jesus was going to come back for me. And Jesus was my hope. I didn't know what hope was. I didn't know what that hope looked like. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea about, Satan, sin, hell, judgment. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. I just believed that Jesus was going to make everything better. So I got out of rehab, got an apartment, got plugged into a church. I carried my Bible around, and I went and I was helping my friend move, and she was a Christian, and I had my Bible with me, and I was this good little Christian boy, and she looked at me, straight up looked at me, and she was like, "Ryan, do you know how you get to heaven?" I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "Live a good life, try the best you can, obey the 10 Commandments." She said, "No, you're in danger of hell. You need Jesus." And she told me about getting saved. And I was blown away. And she's like, "You want to do it now?" I said, "No, I'm not ready. I'm not good enough yet." And she gave me the gospel. And I later was led in prayer to receive Christ. A few days, I think it was later that day, I prayed to receive Christ, and and God saved me from so much through the work of His Son. It just there's no other purpose for my life. I realized shortly thereafter, but to live it for Jesus Christ. Therefore, I am going to Boyce College to start my degree, and in hopes to get as much schooling done as I possibly can before my wife gets pregnant, and then see where the Lord leads me from there. I can't not talk about Jesus Christ. I have a hard time getting my work done because I'm trying to talk to people at work, and it's as lately I've been I'm rambling. I think I've gone way over my 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Thank you for your time, and next time I will be more prepared. I work at a car wash and go to school. I don't have a lot of time for stuff, but I'm sure you don't either. God bless you.